yourself into a good, comfortable position. So seated position, if that's best suits you this morning, or you may be still lying in bed. Just getting yourself into a position where you feel supported, you can feel a little bit attentive if you're sitting. So, more capacity to be upright rather than uptight, as we just start to prepare the body for the day. If you're lying in your bed, then just creating a sense of straightness in the body as you lie in bed, as much as is comfortable for you. May need to support the back with pillows under the knees or pillow under the head. It's fine. But just let the arms rest down by the side of the body. Let the feet fall away from each other, and have the hands facing up to the ceiling if that's comfortable. And again, remembering that we can do this either with our eyes open or our eyes closed. If you want to do it with your eyes open, just allow your eyes to rest at a 45-degree angle, a fixed point in front of you. The aim is just to leave them in a static place. We look to create a sense of stability in the body as we practice our meditation. So this is not a case of not moving at all. If you feel the need, you can, but just trying to be as still as is possible for you. And everybody's different, and it's all about your body. Now, as we sit here, if we close our eyes, again, if you're sitting, also see if you have the capacity, or if it feels okay, just to open the hands up to the ceiling. This rotation out of the hands and allowing the hands to open up to the ceiling just allows the back muscles, the shoulders, and the chest to open out a little bit. Just releasing and opening. Has no religious significance. It's just simply a case of just opening the body to what's here. I'll sound the bell to start the meditation, and again, I'll sound the bell at the end of our meditation. Good morning and welcome to our meditation. Let us just start by bringing our awareness and our attention to the body as it sits here or lies here this morning. Just noticing as we start the contact points of the body, on the bed, on the chair, or on the floor. Just noticing the contact points, maybe starting from the head and moving down the body, the shoulders, the back, noticing the support available for the back, upper back, lower back, the buttocks, the legs, the knees, calves, and feet. Just getting a sense of grounding of the feet. Say, rest on the floor. If you're lying down, the heels and the back of the heels on the bed and the feet falling away. Maybe now just bring in your attention and your awareness to the breath. Just noticing where you can best identify the breath. For some, that's the inhale through the nostrils and the exhale through the mouth. For others, that's the rise and fall of the belly. Just resting your attention, your awareness on these points. Just seeing which resonates best with you. We start this morning with a simple breathing exercise, which is called the 5-2-8. So it's like an early morning breathing exercise, but it's a breathing exercise that you can bring throughout your day because it will help you if you feel overwhelmed by events. It's a simple breathing exercise that just allows you to bring the mind back into the body, to bring a sense of awareness back if the mind starts to run out of control, if the thoughts become pervasive, which can often happen at this time. And it's called a 5-2-8 because we inhale for 5 seconds, we hold our breath for 2 seconds, and we exhale for 8 seconds. Just remembering everybody's capacity to breathe is very different. So I'll give you guidance as I count, but then I want you to find your 5-2-8 so that you pace it yourself, because it will be your 5-2-8 that you can use as you move through the days and the week ahead. So when we're ready, we'll take in a deep breath, we'll hold it for 2 seconds, and then we'll breathe out slowly for 8. The main thing is that you breathe in deeply, filling the lungs and the belly if that's possible. And you hold your breath for a slight moment. And then you exhale, and the exhale is a longer breath than the inhale. So the exhale is like a long ski slope that tails off at the end as you just push the last little bits of oxygen out of the lungs. So when we're ready, let's take in a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again, inhaling for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. 1, 2. Exhaling for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 2. 1, 2. Exhaling for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just find that rhythm yourself, inhaling for 5, holding and exhaling. Now just allowing the breath and the awareness just to return to its normal pace. Not striving to have a particular pace, just allow your breath to return back to its normal pace. As we sit here or lie here this morning, with the strength of our breath, our capacity to be here, to be present, to be in this moment, grounded like a mountain. When we can stay present and grounded, the weather will always change, the storm will always come. But the mountain is forever patient. As we sit and wait, the storm clouds pass, the sun appears. Nothing is constant, nothing is forever. Life is always changing. Our capacity to be aware of that and to be here for ourselves can be the constant. Constantly aware that life is changing. Maybe now just bring the awareness and the attention to our forehead. Remembering during my guidance, your mind will wander, and that's okay. Just noticing the fact that the mind wanders is key, and then bringing it back to the point of attention. Meditation is not about sitting with an empty mind. Meditation is about having an awareness of the fact that the mind is a busy place. It will wander. Just being able to bring our attention back to the point of attention during our meditation, which is now the forehead. Just bringing our attention to the forehead and just noticing how the forehead feels, how the brow feels this morning as we wake up to this new week. Maybe just sensing in to see if there's a capacity of a little letting go within the forehead, a little bit of loosening of the tension in the forehead this morning. These furrowed brows carry a lot of our thoughts, our feelings. Can we let this go? Can the eyebrows drop a little bit? Just getting a sense of ice to water, just a little melting of the tension around the forehead and the eyes. And now as we move our attention and our awareness down from the forehead to our eyes, just noticing how the eyes feel. Tired, awake, tension, heat. What's here? Just sensing again if there's a capacity to just let go a little bit within the eyes, just to falling away of the eyes, just to bring a little bit of relief to our eyes, if that feels possible. Now bring the awareness and the attention to the upper jaw. Maybe just giving the upper jaw some slight movement, just releasing it a little bit. Just sensing again into our capacity to possibly just create a slight smile in the mouth, a turning up of the sides of the mouth. Even though we may not feel like a smile at times, just the movement of the sides of the mouth and a lifting of a smile just gently tells the nervous system everything is okay right now. In this moment, I'm here, breathing, sitting. Everything right now in this moment is okay. Just taking a smile, lifting the sides of the mouth. And now bringing the awareness and the attention to the lower jaw. Again, just seeing in the lower jaw, can we give it a little bit of slight movement? Bit of releasing of the lower jaw. Remembering the mind wanders, and that's what minds do. It's just our ability and our capacity to notice as the mind wanders, to bring it back to the point of attention in our meditation, the lower jaw. Now moving down to our shoulders. Now noticing the shoulders, just giving each shoulder a bit of attention on its own, starting with the left shoulder. Just giving it a little bit of movement, waking it up. Maybe rotating the left shoulder a little bit if that's possible. And if, as we move through parts of the body, if you are unhappy to rest your attention at any moment in these parts, just go back to paying attention to your breath. It's perfectly fine. Maybe just try and give the left shoulder a little bit of movement in the opposite direction. Gentle, subtle movement. And now we move the awareness and the attention from the left shoulder across to the right shoulder. Noticing how this feels, the same as the left or different. We're just giving the shoulder again a little bit of rotation. Just keeping our attention and our awareness on the shoulder as it rotates. Noticing the sensations in the shoulder, noticing the capacity just to place our attention on one part of our body. Maybe rotate it in the other way now. Maybe now bring the attention and the awareness to the shoulders as a whole. And again, the capacity to see ice melting to water within these shoulders where we carry the weight of so much in our lives right now. Can we allow them to fall away a little bit? Just when our attention, our awareness is here on our shoulders, we'll just take in a deep breath, breathing in life. We breathe out tension and stress. Breathing in life. Breathing out tension and stress. Maybe now just bring the attention and the awareness to the neck. And here at the neck, again, just ever so slightly, just creating some very small, subtle movements to the left, to the right, down and up. Just helping the body connect to its points and create some subtle movement and awareness. Now just bring our attention back to our breathing exercises. We'll just once again finish with the 5, 2, 8 breathing exercise. So you're breathing in for 5 seconds, you're holding for 2, and you breathe out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Hold. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm, and just bringing your awareness and your attention back to the contact points of the body this morning, on the chair, on the floor, on your bed. Just noticing the support again being offered to the back, upper back, lower back, to the buttocks, to the knees, the calves, and your feet. Maybe just gently moving the fingers and toes, connecting back into the body. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So that breathing exercise, that 5, 2, 8, it's a very helpful little exercise that can be used whenever is needed. And I like it because 5, 2, 8 just helps you remember it a little bit better, because it's always hard when you're struggling in any way to find the capacity to be able to remember, how do I breathe? What am I supposed to do? So just finding for you that space, that capacity, 5, 2, 8. So I said I'd read a poem, and I'm just trying to find, oh yeah, it's from a gentleman called Fionn Davenport. Somebody sent me this, which is on Twitter. So if you have time, please stay and listen to the poem. If not, I bid you well this morning. And people stayed home and read books and listened, and rested and exercised and made art and played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened deeper. Someone meditated, someone prayed, someone danced, someone met their shadow. And people began to think differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous, meaningless, and heartless, even the earth began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found each other, grieved for dead people, and they made new choices and dreamed of new visions and created new ways of life and healed the earth completely, just as they were healed themselves. So at times like this, it's important that we can move to understand that there are some things in all of the chaos that are positive for all of us. Our capacity to slow down, our capacity to be with ourselves. So I thank you this morning for being here. Namaste. Health and happiness and well-being to all my friends on Instagram and Facebook and Zoom and all extended family and all sentient beings. And we pray for peace from whatever God you espouse to. And if you don't, we just sit for peace. It all works out in the end. Thank you and good morning. Hi Kate, hi Patricia. Thanks David. Thanks Ilsa. Thanks Carol. Thanks Lisa. Thanks Chris. Thanks Allison. Thanks Nikki. Thanks Megs. Thanks Bex. Thanks Christina. Thanks Agnes. Thanks Alan. Thanks Leslie. Thank you everybody. Thank you for all the people on Zoom. And please take care of yourself today. Meditation's back every Monday morning, 7 a.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. You can also find this on Instagram, where you'll find me at justin.caffrey, and on Facebook. It's harder to find, but you'll find links to my Facebook in my LinkedIn posts.